We're here today with Andy Irvin, who is a teacher at Dobyns-Bennett High School in Kingsport, and we're asking a couple of questions about how September 11th, 9/11 is taught. And first of all, if you could tell us what classes you teach here at DB.
I teach U.S. history and global affairs.
And how is 9/11 presented in those classes in a nutshell? How do you teach the students sort of how it relates to what, I guess, came before and came after?
Well, in global affairs, it really sets up a lot of the students' understanding about how the United States has interacted in global politics and foreign relations around the world in the last 20 years. It'd be impossible to understand certain aspects of how the United States engages with other countries in the world if you didn't understand the war on terror and how it began with 9/11 most significantly, but also terror attacks that happened throughout the 1990s. In U.S. history, September 11th has really become more of part of the curriculum as we understand America's story and we get further out from the actual event. We can understand more of the historical significance. So it's moving away from more of a memorial each year and a remembrance to a memorial and remembrance and part of the understanding of what it means to be an American. And in global affairs, it's more vital to understand the aspects of how that event changes what it means to be an American outside of this country in the last 20 years and how it guides policies and leads to us understanding more like what happened in Afghanistan last week. It just is more, it lends more depth to current events if you have an understanding of what's happened in the past, specifically September 11th.
What are some of the things surrounding 9/11 that seem to affect or get the notice of students more than others? I know that y'all probably use documentaries and videos, things like that, and media accounts of it. But what really gets them to understand the breadth and depth of it?
Well, that's the challenge teaching history, is how to get young people not excited, but to really engage them with the reality that these events happened and occurred and affected lives. And the most powerful way to do that with young people is the same way we were all affected, that lived through it, is through the pictures and the sounds and the firsthand personal narratives of people that lived through it.
Is there anything else I need to ask?
I don't think so. I think that's about it.